Just shoot for the stars. If it feels right, then aim for my heart.
What is wrong with me? I'm a weirdo. Hey lovies, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. I have the much awaited, much anticipated Inglot swatch video for you guys. I know I've been promising this for quite some time. I finally sat down to film it and I'm super excited to be able to bring you guys the swatches of my Inglot eyeshadow collection. Two of the Freedom systems. I have the 20 pan and the 10 pan. Real quick, if you're not familiar with the Freedom system, it is a palette that you can buy empty and then you fill them with the shadows of your choice. It comes with a very sturdy acrylic-like top that magnetizes to the corners. And you just slip it right off and then you get this nice little acrylic-y, very sturdy. You're supposed to take the corner here with the little magnet and it's supposed to pull them right out. Just lightly put it across the bottom until you hear this snap and then it pulls them right out, so you can get them out without damaging the shadows. They don't have official names, they just have numbers on the back. A little tip, if you are going to be putting a palette together, I highly recommend jotting down the name on a sticker like this, putting the shadow into the palette and then putting the sticker on the back. That way you never have to take the shadows out of the palette to know what numbers you're using. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and show you finger swatches from top to bottom. I'm gonna do 4 at a time and then I'll show you the actual swatches on the back of my hand. The first shade here is shade 36. The next shade is 355. The next shade is 155. And then the next shade is 335. So from top to bottom, I have 36, 355, 155, and 335. 348, 395. Look at that pigmentation. 606 and shade 607. Top to bottom, 348, 395, look at that, 606 and 607. Third row, we have 391, 153. If you are a taupe lover, you will love this. 421, 15. 391, 153, 421, and 15. Oh, stunners. 321, 154, 423, and 609. Top to bottom, 321, 154, 423, and 609. As you guys have noticed, the mattes don't swatch as good as the rest, but they are still pigmented and they still are easy to apply and blend out. They have the same properties of the others. They just don't swatch as nice. 57, number 9, and 329. These mattes pack a little bit more punch. You have 357, which is a matte, 9, and then 329, which is another matte. If you like a shade that has a lot of sheen to it and some shimmer to it with no glitter, I highly recommend 154 and 153. You can create such gorgeous neutral eye looks with both of these. I highly recommend. I also recommend this shade right here, 357, just a gorgeous matte brown shade, perfect as a transition shade, perfect in the crease. Same here with 329, gorgeous matte shade. I love this in the crease or on my lower lash line. 335 is another really gorgeous shade, really brings a lot of warmth to your crease. Really like 423 and 421. It's very hard to find gorgeous brown shades that have some shimmer and sheen, but both of these are equally as stunning and very, very easy to work with. Moving on to my 10 pan, and again, same principle, same concept. This just slides right off. I have the numbers of each shade on the back. Is 399. Oh my god. I don't know why I don't wear this one more. And 418. 487. And 414. 99. The second one is 418. We have 487 and 414. This is the shade 446. This is shade number 8. This is the shade 434. And this is the shade 25. 46, the number 8, 434, and the number 25. All gorgeous. And then the last two shades, we have 423 and 409. So 423 and 409. Standouts, in my opinion, from this palette, this beautiful shade here, 487. This works as a beautiful transition shade for a cooler eye look. It's just really, really, really pretty. I also really, really like 434. This is really unique. I don't really have a lot of gorgeous smoky grays like that have some sheen to them. This almost has some taupe qualities to it. These two browns here, 423 and 409, for the similar reason that I mentioned those other colors on the other palette. I just have a hard time finding browns that have some sheen to them and don't necessarily look so flat on the lid. If that was helpful. If you haven't tried Inglot, I highly recommend it. If you have any shadows from Inglot, let me know your favorites below. I'm always looking to add more to my collection because I really, really like these shadows. I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.